Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And when you're running out of decent animated series on Netflix, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, correct answer. Yeah.
I'm like, what do you want me to say?
What? Yeah, Ghostbusters. So let's talk about this. They are making a Ghostbusters animated series at Netflix. Jason Reitman is producing it because, you know, he's got that deal. Now, Sony's actually making this, but they're going to put it on Netflix.
But what's interesting to me is they've canceled how many shows on Netflix that were animated, and then they're just announcing this one as a new announcement.
Yeah, so this kind of goes along with what we've been talking about with Netflix and how they're making their decisions, their content spend.
They want to actually make money.
Yes, we talked about before when they announced that they were canceling a bunch of creator-owned shows. I mentioned it somewhat yesterday. You weren't in that video, but about Midnight Gospel, where it doesn't matter if it's critically lauded. It doesn't matter if it has a large online following. All that matters is Netflix going to get a return on its investment? Mm-hmm. And in this case, I don't think Netflix is really fronting that much money. Now, they're still doing animated, series and stuff.
Right, but they canceled a bunch. And a lot of the ones they canceled, I'm like, yeah, well, that wasn't probably going to do anything anyway.
Yeah, so this one, I just saw a trailer for today, The Sea Beast. It's actually the guy who did Big Hero 6. So there was, for a time, Netflix, they were going around, scooping up Disney people, too. Mm-hmm. So this makes sense that they had these movies in the pipeline. People, contrary to popular belief, when we get people, I swear to God, they don't know how animation actually works. They're like, well, I just saw a new episode of this show. It's not canceled. It was premiered yesterday. I'm like, when do you think they made it?
They made it the day before.
They made it the day before yesterday.
Tomorrow's episode's being made right now.
Right now. Right today. They're up to an episode a day.
It's like it got canceled because it's already completed. It's been canceled for months. You're just now seeing the episode.
A lot of times shows get canceled before they're even done moving through the pipeline.
Right.
Like they fire the writers or whatever and it's done.
People are looking for another job. You're talking about She-Ra.
Not just She-Ra, but there were Thundercats.
Right, but I know when you brought up about She-Ra, they're like, it's not canceled. They're still doing another season. It's like, yes, we know. It was already had an order for that. The problem is it's not making any more past that. That's what canceled means. People have already moved on. They've already were looking for other jobs. They weren't making more past what they had already ordered. That's what that means.
Brandon Lee didn't die on the set of The Crow because The Crow's coming out next week.
Yeah,
he's still alive.
Yeah,
I mean, that's basically what we're talking about here. Like, these people don't understand how it works. So this movie was already in the pipeline, and it depends on what it is. I mean, if they think it's going to be like a family-friendly thing that's going to attract a lot of views, they're probably going to keep it going, or they have so much money sunk into it. But I think a lot of the stuff coming from Netflix going forward, animated series, and there might even be more revelation because of it, is that it's going to rely on them cooperating with other companies, because they're going to bring their own money.
Right. That's what they've been doing in Hollywood for 30 years plus now.
Yeah.
It used to be like one studio would do the films, and now it's like you see the credits. It's like this movie brought to you by 10 different studios.
Yeah. It's like Disney and Lucasfilm and Bad Robot and present.
Yeah.
His one movie. I've seen movies before where it was like I swear to God, it was like 6 or 7 studios working on this one movie, and they were like Tencent was involved, and freaking some app company was involved.
Basically, whoever gave money to it because they're too expensive for just one studio to handle all the financials.
So let's talk about this.
Too late.
Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Almost 270,000 subs.
Yay!
Thank you for the support. Make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube doesn't like you to subscribe to channels you like, I guess. It wants to tell you what channels you should subscribe to, but if you like us, hit the subscribe button. This is coming from Variety. You sent it over this morning. Ghostbusters animated series in the works at Netflix. Jason Reitman and Gil Keenan to produce. Now, they are doing, imagine that, they're doing a sequel to Afterlife. Mm-hmm. That's something that 2016 couldn't do. And no, I don't think the 2016 cast are going to be in the sequel to Afterlife.
No.
Tough shit.
But they're setting up as Ghost Course, which is what they were doing at the end of the other one.
Yeah.
That's when you saw the Afterlife, that's completely what they were setting up.
Yeah. And I think that is actually kind of a cool way to go. Because, Sony has wanted to turn Ghostbusters into a viable franchise again. And they thought they were going to do it with 2016. I could have told you, if you were an executive sitting there watching the test screening of Ghostbusters 2016 that you were not going to get a franchise out of it.
No.
Be like, oh shit. It's like, oh shit. So anyway, a new Ghostbusters animated series is in development at Netflix. Variety has learned exclusively. The series hails from Sony Pictures Animation with Jason Reitman and Gil Keenan of Ghost Corps Inc.
Which is what they were kind of setting up.
Yep. So they're going to be executive producers. Reitman and Keenan recently co-wrote the live-action Ghostbusters Afterlife, with the media hating it because it undid 2016. Right. But it made more money than they thought it was going to make on a shoestring budget.
Right.
Basically.
And then they put the whole box set out and everybody had a hissy because they didn't have the 2016 movie in it, and you got a free code.
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be the real Ghostbusters, but exact plot details on the new animated series are currently being kept under wraps. No writer.
Basically means they don't know yet.
No, they don't know yet.
That's what that means. Translation. We don't have a writer. We don't know yet, but we know we're doing it.
I wonder if it's gonna be like Star Wars, where they're gonna consider the cartoon canon and they're gonna be like side stories. No writer is attached at the time of publishing. So again, this is Netflix, like they're canceling animation, but they're going to greenlight stuff that they think they're going to get a return on, and or stuff that somebody else pays for. And Ghostbusters is a brand name. It's going to do well.
It's funny to me though, because there were things they canceled that were like really far along and had writers and had, everything done, and they were ready to move on to next steps, and they got rid of them.
Yep.
There's basically, we're doing it. We don't know anything about it because we don't have anybody on it yet. But hey, guess what? We're doing it. Yeah, that's kind of funny that they're like, all these people are losing it's not funny that people are losing their jobs, but all these series are getting canceled. And if I were a showrunner on a show that got canceled and I saw, like yesterday, wow, all these shows got canceled. Well, at least I'm not alone. All these other people are getting gone too. Oh my God, they're picking up Ghostbusters? Wait, what? Yeah. But then realize that Netflix isn't footing the bill for it. It's Sony's doing it. And it's the same with the He-Man shows too. Like, I think we're going to get more CGI He-Man and possibly even more Revelation because Mattel's footing the bill for that. So. Here, another one that's, I'll save you some money. Stop it. So they talk about, the real Ghostbusters. I'm sure it won't have anything to do with that. And Extreme Ghostbusters, which is highly underrated. And I actually knew the guy who did the character designs on that. Anyway, Scooter. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think it's pretty funny, given the way things are going. Now, I wanted to bring this up too, and I think it really warranted its own video, but there's talk now that because Netflix stock has declined, that Netflix could be for sale. Who would buy it? Apple. Well, maybe. They've got them. I could see a tech company. Yeah, that I can see. I can see that. I don't know who else would buy it because I don't think Disney. Well, Disney can't. Disney can't buy shit. Plus, I think Disney's in a place now where if they buy much more, it's definitely going to be like antitrust law violations. But monopoly type things. But I can see. Apple maybe. Yeah. I just don't know who else would want it. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if Sony wound up buying Netflix too? Well, they bought Crunchyroll. Too. I mean. But that's just anime. Like, if they bought Netflix on top of it, that would be I just don't know if Netflix is going to be for sale. I don't know. The investors might want it to be for sale, but I don't think. Yeah, I think they were like, please, somebody fix the stock. Yeah. Like, I was buying it at like $500 a share, and now it's, no. So I don't know, guys, but Netflix definitely tightening its belt. If we see more animation, I think it is going to be from other studios just putting their stuff on the platform or co-producing it or something. But it seems like they're going all in on the Afterlife timeline, and they've decided 2016 didn't happen. It's a multiverse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh God, that's gonna be the next thing. That's what they'll do. They always do it. Yep. We're gonna have Spider-Man: The Ghostbusters 2016. Don't do that. So just forget about it. Step over it. We're going to wrap this up. Yep. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later. Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run. Oh, you got splatted. Oh, she was begging and you kicked her in the face. I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom. What? Like I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What?
Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him! Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle, too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should, like, really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.